Hello everyone, it's Tania Gabrielle, Wealth Astronumerologist. Welcome to your Virgo new moon forecast for September 20th, 6:30 a.m. in London Universal Time, 1:30 a.m. New York Eastern Time, and on September 19th, 10:30 p.m. in Los Angeles Pacific Time. Now this Virgo new moon happens at 27 degrees, and considering all the climactic Mother Earth events that we've been going through since the eclipse, literally all happening within the days and 2.5 weeks of the eclipse, still ongoing. We now have this 27 degrees, which is the number of unconditional love and release. So having compassion, opening your heart, feeling like never before, and just having a sense that we are all in this. We're all here for each other in every way, whether you are sending loving, healing blessings or contributing financially or literally supporting people, being of service. We can all do our part every day. And of course, it starts at home. And Virgo is a sign that is earthbound. It is the sign of your daily life, what you do at home and at work every day. And with this new moon, what's so extraordinary is we have all 5 personal planets and the sun. So the sun is part of the 5, and then we have the moon, of course, together with the sun, but also Mercury and Venus and Mars all are in Virgo. Venus just entered Virgo literally hours before this new moon, the very day on the 19th and 20th of September, literally Venus entered Virgo. So for this new moon, this is a rare lunation where we have all 5 in that sign. And so this accentuates the Virgo message. And the Virgo message is also about the 6th house in astrology, which is about healing and health and personal transformation that arises from what you do any given moment, any given day. So the 6th house rules your daily life. And so that means, what are you doing about your health, your nutrition, your thoughts? Virgo is governed by Mercury. Mercury is the messenger, it governs your mind. Mercury recently change directions and move forward again. So your mind is definitely more acute. And so the whole practical element of how you think through your life, how you plan your day, and how efficient are you, anything that needs your meticulous attention, self-improvement is huge with Virgo. And so let's look at that, because the health and nutrition aspect, the yoga, the breathing, fasting, cleansing, starting a new exercise regimen, a new nutritional regimen, this is all supported right now, right? So your attitude towards your physical body, the attitude towards Earth. So basically, understanding that we have natural remedies, we have holistic remedies that come directly from the earth. And so changing your attitude towards those and allowing the earth to support you. Now the sun and moon, the new moon in Virgo, is exactly opposite Chiron, 180 degrees. So Chiron is the great healer, and Chiron is accentuating healing from the events that Earth has experienced, right? Healing from something in your own life and paying attention to all parts of you, the physical, emotional, the mental, and the spiritual. We are at a pivot point right now. There's a major shift going on, so we are all understanding things about ourselves, and that will change the direction we take, right? So our goals that we are setting, the higher goals, you want to feel a sense of fulfillment in your daily life. The 6th house and Virgo govern that. So if you're not feeling that sense of connection and fulfillment, you need to relook at those goals and change them so that the fulfillment is there consistently, no matter what is going on, right? Now, the change aspect that we are experiencing, the transformation aspect that we're experiencing, especially since September, is a 1 universal month. We are in a 1 year. We are absolutely changing all year long. There's a major, major shift. This is being accentuated in this new moon because we have 8 planets in mutable signs, and the mutable signs are the signs of change. The signs of being open, of nothing being written in stone, right? So being flexible and being creative. We have those 5 in Virgo that I mentioned already. We have Saturn in Sagittarius still. We have Neptune and Chiron in Pisces. These are all mutable signs. So your creativity is so powerful, and since Virgo is an earth sign, manifesting is huge right now. Now remember, we are in a 10 universal year in numerology, and 10 is what I call the instant manifestation number. So what you are perceiving, what you have your intentions on, what you are feeling, what you are placing your focus on is manifesting fast. And around this time, anytime we're in an earth sign, have an earth sign accentuated, we are able to ground and manifest even more. So that creative energy of the mutable signs is now able to be manifested in a wonderful way. Now, Neptune is opposite Mercury. Mercury rules Virgo, so this is important. Neptune is in Pisces, Mercury in Virgo, of course, in its own sign. So this really, really accentuates your imagination, your intuition, again, your creativity. Neptune wants you to relax. Neptune dissolves. So Neptune is dissolving the mind, Mercury. Mercury is how you think, your mind, are you being mindful? What are your mind patterns? And Neptune's coming in now, bringing balance with the opposition, and is dissolving any limited beliefs you have, any rigid ideas that, they are falling by the wayside. Just like the inclement weather and earthquake and fire, all of those are cleaning, washing away, cleansing beliefs about life in general, about how nothing can be taken for granted, right? Everything is always shifting and transforming. So any rigid ways of thinking or feeling are being brought to the surface now with Neptune opposite Mercury. And so when we have the Sun and Moon opposite Chiron, which I mentioned earlier, you want to, with this Mercury-Neptune influence, so bringing it all together, these two oppositions, it's really asking you, what frequency are you connected to? What frequency are you broadcasting from? Where are you aligned? It's just like turning the dial on a radio station and choosing a station that is news-oriented, or playing rap, or playing classical music, or whatever it is. You choose that alignment. You choose that frequency that you're broadcasting from. And this is really asking you to look at what it is you have chosen to align with in any given moment. So as you know, the Sun and Moon are at 27 degrees in Virgo. Now Uranus is also at 27 degrees right now in Aries. This is very important because it forms an exact 150-degree angle to the new moon, which is called inconjunct or quincunx. Now, inconjuncts really create breakthroughs, and because Uranus is the planet of breakthroughs, it's really helping us to release energy, the 27, releasing, to create shifts and transformation. And this will happen through unexpected events, sudden things that come up, because we're being set free, which is the theme for Uranus. So really, you're being liberated. And in this case, the liberation is very healing and transformative because of that wonderful Virgo Earth energy. Now, Jupiter, the planet of joy and plenty, is opposite Uranus, so it's creating another dynamic here where Jupiter, the bringer of joy and fortunate experience and expansion, right, is opposite the planet of unexpected events. So there is a sense of your perception changing, yearning for a new way of living on Earth. We're tying it together with Virgo now, so being very confident, being intrepid, not being afraid of any changes you need to make, and also understanding that your perspective on whatever you're being focused, whatever you're wanting to address and focused on, can change in an instant. Finally, Mercury, the ruler of Virgo, the ruler of this new moon, is trying to Pluto, which is so beautiful because Pluto empowers. And so your whole mindset, the way you perceive the world, is undergoing a radical transformation in a beautiful way because it's a trine. So you can experience life from a completely new perspective now. Same message, right? Just a little bit different because you're being empowered because of the change. So basically, you want to release and accept those opportunities that are coming your way that are asking you to step up into leadership. 27 degrees and Pluto are both about wise leadership, setting an example through compassion. You know, this is a very incredible moment here where we have all these dynamics of new beginnings, of the number 10-1 for the year and for the month coming together with release and purging. So again, that theme continues throughout the month. Now, on September 22nd, we have the equinox, the autumnal equinox up north and vernal equinox down south in the southern hemisphere. So this is a time for rebalancing. Very beautiful energy after everything that we've experienced in the last few weeks. And Pluto also stations direct on the 28th of September, which means it's going to move forward, and which also means most of the planets now are in forward momentum. This is fabulous for getting things manifested in our 10 universal year especially. This is the time at the end of 2017 for you to really, really put all your eggs in one basket and move forward. Now, if you want the themes that really accentuate every week, just sign up for my free weekly forecast. It's delivered every Sunday into your inbox. You can click on the link in this video and it'll take you to a page. And basically what you'll receive is a video that shows you the major theme for the week and then the highlights for the week in the stars and numbers. Have a beautiful, beautiful Virgo new moon. I can't wait to see you in October, an 11 universal month walking through the portal. So until then, lots of love.